My name is Jay Fletcher. I'm the Executive Director of YBL here in Jackson, Mississippi, and we are thankful that you are joining us for video number 1 of our Connected devotional series. And today I just want to take just a minute and explain to you where this whole idea of connected came from for our ministry theme in Jackson for 2021. We know that 2020 disconnected us from so many things. It was a pretty crazy year. COVID-19, pandemic, and so many other things that happened because of COVID. It just made 2020 a year of disconnection. So one of the things I want to do is give you a couple of definitions that we'll take a look at. First, to be disconnected means to be disjointed, means to be broken and not having any clear purpose or pattern. If that's not a perfect description for what 2020 was all about, I'm not sure what is. But that is the feeling that so many of us had, to be disjointed, to be broken in a lot of places in our lives. Not having any clear purpose or pattern. Everything changed, so nothing was clear in 2020. And then the idea behind this word connected, the definition is brought together or into contact so that a real vital link is established. What 2020 took away from us when it disconnected us, we want to connect again, to have that real and vital link established in some key places in our lives. So as I was just kind of thinking about what this whole idea of disconnection, what happened in 2020, several things came to my mind. Of course, this is not an exhaustive list, but friendships. We were disconnected from those friendships in 2020. Those people that are so vital to us, those links that are established with those friends that are close to us, that encourage us, give us life, help us laugh, and just help us do life together. Those were taken away. We couldn't meet in groups anymore, small or large. Then I thought about our workplaces. We went from just getting up and doing the daily routine of going to work, coming home from work, going to sleep, and then going back to work and doing that. That was a routine that we were all in. And then all of a sudden we're at home and we're learning to work remotely, work from home. Then the whole idea of family, and families were disjointed all over the place. We couldn't visit family and friends locally or away, and that disconnected us from so many relationships that are key to our lives. Then the next thing I thought about was church. That's a big part of so many of our lives, of just being able to gather with people that we call a part of our faith family. We went from being able to gather in person, whatever size, to having to sit in front of our computer or a TV and try to engage in the spiritual act of worship online. And it was just a crazy thing that really disconnected us from that church body that is so important to us. So we began to kind of look through passages of Scripture that would really help us lean into this whole idea of being connected. And the best one that we found, John 15:4-5, is on your screen, and you can see it as I read it out loud. But it says, "Abide in me, and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit by itself unless it abides in the vine, neither can you unless you abide in me. I am the vine, you are the branches. Whoever abides in me and I in him, he it is that bears much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing." Jesus is speaking in these verses and gives us some very clear ideas about what it means to be connected. We'll come around in videos number 2, 3, and 4. We'll take these two verses apart a little bit more and help me understand a little bit more about what it means to be connected to some really important and critical ideas. We were disconnected in 2020. Our hope and our prayer is that we will be connected or reconnected to so many important things as we move out of this pandemic. So just for more information, if you're interested in learning more about YBL in Jackson, you can take a look at YBLJackson.org. You can communicate with us through that website. You can learn a lot more about who we are, what we're all about. But if we can minister to you and help you in any way, that's what we're here to do. Thanks again for joining me today, and I look forward to connecting again soon.